No. All right, all right. Yeah, so I'm a little behind today, but I just want to do that. I just want to look for a Nikola Jokic rookie card. Yeah, so welcome to I Must Drake You. I don't know, we'll see if I get the music and stuff going, but I did just want to get close to normal time. And yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day, but I am here to break cards. I love breaking cards. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna see if I can get music and stuff going so we can have like a fake beginning. And then if we do this right, may get it to a point where yeah, stuff. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do this. Just got no concurrent. You know what? This is for me. This is for me. All right, so let's try this. Properties. Got that. Yeah, it's mostly right? Looks mostly good. I must break. Like I got it really zoomed in, so it just says I must break. And then hey, guess what? Guess what OBS does by default? It just randomly disconnects the music. So, but you know, this is like practice. That's always fun, right? There we go. There's the music. So like the show's really starting now, right? So I must break. All right. So today we are going in search of. I just said Nikola Jokic. I should have said rookie card. Like Jeff, you get the Nikola Jokic rookie card. See, Jeff's not here, so I can be silly. At least I don't see it. Now, I see two concurrent viewers, so maybe Jeff is here. We'll see. All right. So I am Dre Alvarez. Here's what we're doing today. I have my 2015-2016 Hobby Box Donruss. The key about this Hobby Box is Nikola Jokic's rookie year, and there are Nikola Jokic rookie cards in here even. Let me do a quick look over to Cardboard Connection because it has been a while. It has been a while since I have actually looked up 2015-2016 Donruss. I know for a fact like there are relics and stuff. So there was, for instance, an Emmanuel Mudiay rookie relic that I have pulled from this. But I'm hoping for 3 autograph or memorabilia cards, 9 numbered cards, and 192 cards. Spoiler, I have already opened 3 cards. 3 cards from this box. So, or 3 cards. Yeah, exactly 3 cards. That'd be the lamest thing. I have already opened 3 packs from this box. What I am debating is I'm debating just going until I find a Jokic. So let's see. All right. I'm going to use my PBA Bowlers Association leaf as the backdrop. Now, in these, I actually did count earlier today, and I thought I felt one that felt a little thicker that I put towards the top. So in that way, I did kind of cheat, you know, to maybe get a nicer thing. But basically, I'm just going to break these cards. I'm going to break these cards, see if I get a Nikola Jokic. I'm debating just going until I either get a Jokic or to like about 6 or 7 because, you know, it is a pricier box. But you know what? It's been a couple of weeks. I'm in the mode for Jokic. He just won his 3rd MVP. So, yeah. Now, this is interesting. Similar to NBA hoops, they are shiny here. But the good news is it still shows on the bottom. So I'll let you know if there are any cool names. Ooh, all right, I got excited because this was upside down. This is a rated rookie. He's actually not that bad. This is for the Celtics, Jeff. Terry Rozier rated rookie card. I think he's gone, right? Isn't he on Charlotte or something now? Celtics are looking really good. These inserts seem to keep their value. The extra edition, DeMarcus Cousins, back when he was good. He was an overrated player. I know Jeff always gets a kick whenever I bring that kind of comment up. But I'm just kind of bummed for him. He started playing well, got injured in the playoffs, and left. That isn't a half bad one. Those inserts tend to keep value. It's always fun to see like players that we don't know. This guy, underrated guy, I love Andre Drummond. Really good at rebounds. You know what? You don't get paid for rebounds. And I'm going to say this: I really love the backs, although I do miss Let me see if I can find one quick, just as like a comparable. I have a bunch because like Jeff, here's a fun thing I'll pull out of one of my extra boxes. This is funny. So I have all of these Dikembe Mutombo rookie cards because like Jeff and Adam sent me a bunch. But, you know, I do kind of like, let's see if any of these do it. These are pretty, but none of these really have it. Like this Artist Gilmore where it shows multiple. This is an Artist Gilmore vintage card from ABA. Got it at the local card shop. But it shows like multiple years on the back. And I really like that. And I like NBA hoops. I don't actually, okay, I do actually. I have this Jack Sikma Fleer card from, I don't know what year. This was actually given to me for free by the local card shop because I bought a Sid Moncrief card, auto, you know, for like $5. But just look at all the years. I am a sucker for old ones, whereas you look at this Andre Drummond card, and, you know, it's just, you know, like last season. It's okay. They look nice. You know, they look fine. They look fine. But, you know, I get to be curmudgeonly and be like, it was better back in the day. So here's the fun thing. Normally, Jeff would be here, like, chatting. But he's just in the chat itself. And I'd probably be bugging Jeff about, like, Jeff has cool friends from us, but I'm in the dark like the rest of you. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it. I do have a rookie coming up, so I can see that. Alex Len, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get one more box. I'm going to get an NBA Hoops box just to get it a little closer to the camera. Behind the curtain, it is basically, I want to have this beautiful wide angle. Want to have that nice wide angle to sort at the end, but then I also want to be able to close up when I'm actually breaking. And it looks like about 2 boxes is kind of the sweet spot. Still in the NBA, Draymond Green. This guy, I do not understand how he's still going, but Mike Conley just playing really well. Although, I looked up the stat today. We got something. Oh, this is a fun one. These are cool, these inserts. This is a passing king, so Bob Cousy. Got a Celtics there. This is old school. He was drafted in 1950, the 3rd overall pick. These are pretty, though, but these are like top passers, so that's a fun one. All right, let's see what this is, because it's flipped around backwards. It says number 6. This is an insert. And it says Elite Dominators. That is, oh, this is a numbered. Now, it's a high number. That's $9.99, so it's on sale. But Kevin Garnett for the T-Wolves, that is pretty. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get that sleeved right up. Where are my sleeves? Let's put on my sleeves. All right. I could hear me walk around the back. It's funny how quickly this hobby turns you into being almost like a boutique. So I have like separators, sleeves, organizer boxes everywhere. I can't even imagine Jeff's because he opens like 10 times the volume I do. But numbered KG, that is a pretty one. It's really nice. That's like a good player because, you know, that's what gets funny. You know, you're promised numbered, you're promised auto, and then, you know, especially from a couple years ago, like it's possible I could have gotten a rookie. As I mentioned, I got like an Emmanuel Mudiay rookie at one point. And Emmanuel Mudiay looked good. Like he's a lottery pick by a good team, and you're like, oh, this guy's going to be something. But with the benefit of 10 years in the future, I'm already going to get it preemptively. You know, I may send him for Grady, may not, but just that means less likely anything happens to it. I don't have to transfer it. I will put it near the Jeff box. I actually need to order another box just for myself to keep cards for grading. And I have a box that I send stuff to Jeff. This is Chris Paul when he is on the Clippers. Remember those days? Roy Hibbert for the Lakers, and then Rookie of the Year, couldn't stay healthy, Tyreek Evans. So I can't, to make Walker Morgan happy, I can't be upset about that. Can't be angry about that. Numbered KG. But still on the hunt for Nikola Jokic. And I might, like I said, I might smoke the entire pack if that's what it takes to get it. Okay. Wilson Chandler, this guy was traded with Melo to the Nuggets. Never could stay healthy. Ooh, another one. That is not what I've expected. So this is a Chris Paul card, but it's a scoring king. So he's a passer, although this guy is elite from mid-range. He's one of the few players that's allowed to take mid-range shots. So that's a nice card. Debating if I should. This might be numbered because this is an Elite Dominator. Another good name. The last one was KG. numbered to 999 again. So I got a KG and a Clyde Drexler. Ooh, not bad on the numbered. So at least good numbered cards. They probably even did that on purpose because, right, if you get a numbered rookie or a numbered young talented player. Now I don't know. I don't want to be mean. I like Clyde. He is certainly dominant. He is amazing. I'm not sure this is one I'm going to send in for grading though. Like KG, I might. KG, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Probably deserved Finals MVP, but we'll give it to Paul Pierce so he has something to talk about on the talk show. You can hear me doing that nice little tap dance, right, where you put the card in the top loader and then tap it down. But yeah, that's pretty. All right, 2 numbered cards. Can't be mad about that. Get the catchphrase. It's always fun when you just don't even recognize some of the players. Alpha Camino. Okay. All right, well, that's 3 packs down. That's a quarter of the box gone. This might be the thicker one, so there might be a relic or something in here. Though I've already gotten, for people that have paid attention in the past, I actually got a relic, I think, in one of these 3 packs already. And spoiler alert, that relic may be in the mail to someone else. Michael Carter-Williams is a good-looking rookie. Jameer, this is interesting because the Nuggets actually drafted Jameer Nelson, traded him to the Magic, and then I forgot they got him back, so that's kind of funny. Ooh, nice. I got an insert coming up maybe for a good player. Gary Harris. Sorry. These are cool. These, like I said, these keep their value. Oh, this is numbered. Nice. So this is an Elite Series. But if you look on the bottom, that's numbered to 320. So that is 3 numbered cards already. Can't be mad about that. Numbered KG, numbered Kevin Garnett, numbered Kevin Durant. So all 3 of those players got a title. Kevin Durant's got an MVP and a scoring title. Clyde, I think, is a little, to quote something that Jeff would say, maybe unfairly maligned because this guy named Michael Jordan came along. These are the cards I love, right? Jerian Grant, future franchises or franchise future. He's in the NBA, I think, still. This is a rookie card, but sorry, don't want to spoil anything. This guy's also still around, Bojan Bogdanovic. Gerald Henderson and cautionary tale, John Wall, max player but got injured. All right, I get to keep going. Still no Nikola Jokic rookie card. And if I don't get it, I've got 2 hobbies, so if I don't get it in 2 hobbies, just buy a numbered one for 100 or something online. Andrew Wiggins, Josh Smith. All right. Oh man, I got really excited. So watch this. You see that, right? And you're like, oh, is it him? I really like this guy actually. Boban Marjanovic. He looks like a giant. Is an amazingly good rebounder. Can't play a full game because he fouls out, but I love that guy. I didn't realize he came into the league the same year as Nikola Jokic. Tim Duncan. These Elite Series are nice. So glad to get a Tim Duncan. Oh, I forgot about this. This is back in the day. Pau Gasol when he played for the Bulls. Great for the Lakers. Really deserved a Finals MVP that went to Kobe. There's that. And then Russell Westbrook back in his MVP days. Remember that? Remember when he was on OKC and was winning most valuable players? Right all. This ain't looking good. That's, let's see, 4 packs down. No Nikola Jokic. The addiction will continue. Oh, okay. Guess what, Jeff? We discovered something here. We discovered something about 2015, 2016. We got a LaMarcus Aldridge when he plays for the Spurs, Tim Duncan when he plays for the Spurs, and Al Horford when he plays for the Hawks. And guess what? 2015, 2016 does indeed use spacers. So that's a spacer one. I thought I had maybe a relic coming up. Although, like I said, I know I've hit a relic, and I know I've hit, which is actually a piece of someone's jersey that I know maybe went somewhere. And now I've gotten 3 numbered cards. So I think that's the hits for the box. But if I get anything else, that's just gravy. Mario Hezonja. Ooh, an extra edition Chris Bosh insert for the Heat. Good there. This guy makes me cry because Ty Lawson was really good for the Nuggets, had substance abuse issues, and fell apart. He was actually supposed to be on the Nuggets this year and had to get traded preseason. George Hill was traded for Kawhi Leonard, hilarious, and DeMar DeRozan. Oh, this is a funny back-to-back. These players both traded for Kawhi Leonard. So, haha. Okay. So as mentioned, I see Jeff kind of lurking in the chat. Don't know if he's saying anything, but I don't know what Jeff Has Cool Friends is tomorrow. I'm waiting with bated breath. All right, Ricky Rubio, really good player for the Wolves. Was picked in front of Steph Curry. Rodney Hood. Anderson Varejao. I do get a rookie. I get Rashad Vaughn. Remember him? No? Of course you don't. Cool. Definitely a cool Elite Series. Love this guy. Dr. J. Jeff and I have both met him. I took one of the world's worst selfies with him, and Jeff got to babysit him. So we both have our stories. Ooh, Nicholas Batum, still in the NBA, still playing well. Tony Roten, forgot about him. And Lance Stevenson likes blowing in LeBron James's ear. It's a lot of cards so far, but it's actually not that bad because each of these packs only has 8, which is a lot nicer. You know, the old NBA hoops, I think even the newer ones have 15, which is quite a lot. So even at the end, to sort all these, if it's 21 packs times 8, 168, that's not going to be too bad. And then I'm also looking to get a complete base of this set as well. Greg Monroe, really liked him on the Bucks. Derek Williams. Derek Favors. All right, we got, interesting, a DeAndre Jordan rebounding king. He was really good for the Clippers. Love him on the Nuggets. Ooh, we got a relic here. A Swatch Kings. Not half bad. Okay. This is a numbered one, too. Not bad. This is a DeMar DeRozan swatch for the Toronto Raptors. I don't know how much that's going to keep its value, but he was a good name for them back in the day. Was really upset when he got traded, you know, for what's his name? For Kawhi Leonard. You'd be shocked to get traded for that. And give me 1 second. I have thick card sleeves. And the other day I did go to the local card shop and pick up some thicker ones. So I actually do have some of those, the top loader cards, but these are thicker. You'll see. I'll just put these over there. I'm not too worried about this one. It's already sleeved up. I don't think I need to get it immediately in a top loader, but that is cool. The Kiwi Steven Adams, Drew Holiday, and Isaiah Thomas in a Celtics jersey. Isaiah Thomas in a Celtics jersey finished top 5 in MVP voting on the Celtics, so I'll give him that. Still looking for the Nikola Jokic rookie card. Let's do the same thing, right? Patreon.com/Jeff May. Check out I Must Break You, which is the show that inspired this one, on Wednesdays. I'm thinking the same time. That is usually 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain. That is all of the numbers, I think. LaMarcus Aldridge again. It's a repeat. First one. Kevon Looney rated rookie. He's really good per minute. Can't stay healthy, but a good player. LeBron James Elite Series. I actually have this insert, but it's a good one. DeMar DeRozan for the Raptors, the base. Steven Adams again. Did I get 2 Steven Adams in this pack? Or was that a previous? Yeah, it was a previous pack. Okay, so yeah, if it's the same card in the same pack, you're like, what are you doing, collation? Although, strictly speaking, as a random number generator, it's somewhat hard to actually do that. All right, well, I still don't see the bottom of the box at least, so there's still hope for the Nikola Jokic rookie card. We have, of course, as mentioned, already got a numbered Kevin Garnett, a numbered Clyde Drexler, a numbered Kevin Durant. Or numbered DeMar DeRozan, Swatch Kings. Okay. Jeff Teague, Kevin Martin, Mo Williams, a passing Kings, Mark Price. I'm laughing here. Again, these are like the young ones, right? So it's like, hey, wow, this box had a ton of numbered. First, not to sound mean, apologies, Rashad Vaughn. First miss, because this is a Dominator rookie card numbered of 999. As mentioned, don't want to spoil nothing for you, but Rashad Vaughn did not turn into something where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing rookie card to get, but still cool. You can't be mad at numbered cards, can you? Okay, probably top load them. All right, Deron Williams. I got a tweet that actually got a bit of love earlier because I was laughing. People used to say he was as good as Chris Paul, and this is when he's like several teams on. That was when he was on the Utah Jazz. He bounced to the I want to say Brooklyn Nets. And then in this card, he's on the Dallas Mavericks. We got a Rajon Rondo when he's in the Kings jersey, and a Darren Collison on the Kings. All right, Jokic, come out, wherever you are. Come here, you'll be fine. Because I have exceeded what I expected to do, so, if he wants to come out, then we can stop and be done. But if not, Andrea Bargnani, a horrible #1 pick, but I love this guy. This guy is legitimately one of the worst all time, which is impressive. Like Cliff Robinson is probably the most impressive worst player of all time, like has a long career of playing poorly, but Andrea Bargnani also amazing. Joe Johnson, if he hadn't gotten his face broken in the playoffs, the Suns would probably have a title. True story. There's that. This is interesting. Man, this is just a numbered box. So check this out. This is a good one too, but has anybody ever seen this? Like, it looks like a puzzle piece. I don't know if that's on purpose. Like, it's of 99, of 88, sorry, not of 99. A LaMarcus Aldridge San Antonio Spurs card, but it's got like little edges cut out on the edge. That is, So that one I'm actually going to get protected as well, because, LaMarcus Aldridge had a good career. He'll probably be first ballot Hall of Fame. He did pretty good on the Spurs, at least in regards to what they expected him to do. I'm one of these people that will be critical of players, but I'll basically say, like, hey, if a team signs him with a certain number of stats, good example I'll give is like Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks, and the player does that with the team, I'm like, well, you know what you were getting. So, I'll take a look and see what that is, because, yeah, these little weird cutouts on the side. It is a pretty hot box, and yeah, with apologies, like, yeah, my Rashad Vaughn, I don't know if anybody's seen the movie The Mighty Ducks, but the coach is looking at all the titles in the rafters, and there's one. This is a fucking hot box. Jeez. Okay, sorry for the cursing. Now, this is not an amazing autograph. This is an of 49 Nick Stauskas Philadelphia 76ers autograph card. I want to see if I've got this right. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to look something up. You might have seen you might have seen stuff moving, but yeah. Nick Stauskas Kings draft. Yeah, this is absurd. Like, that's a lot of numbered cards. And for the most part, okay. All right, let's see if this will play. So, apologies. Browsers.
I think on our team, we lack shooting. Let's go so Peyton.
I say Stauskas.
Stauskas. Okay. Stauskas.
So yeah, that's who this is. This is sorry, my brain's not working, and with all these cards, and now I'm having to like put the cards in holders and think and whatever. So yeah, holy cat, this is a lot. I'm gonna have to line them up. Jeff, I might have something to rival your Fiona Shaw. Now, with apologies, Stauskas, well, you are a fun meme. You're relegated to top loader status. I'm not going to get you graded. That is a funny card. But yeah, so basically the story is Vivek Ranadive, who I've actually met. I've met that guy. He's the owner of the Sacramento Kings. He let people into his war room during draft, and they decided to pick Stauskas. And let me see. Let me do a quick look up really quick. Good, good. Oh, by the way, this is funny. I looked at that really quick, and I didn't realize I put the NBA hoops box upside down, and so I was just like, "Oh no, has this been upside down the whole time?" And nope, cards are right side up. Box was upside down. He was picked 8th overall in the 2014 NBA drafts. Nick Stauskas, let's see who was picked in front of. He was picked in front of Noah Vonleh, Elfrid Payton. Maybe not. This wasn't like a super great draft, was it? Okay, actually, all right. This is funny. He was picked in front of Nikola Jokic. So is this a rookie card, or did he just not? No, he started. Oh, interesting. So I guess Nikola Jokic was drafted 41st in 2014, but I guess maybe he didn't come over for a year, so that's kind of funny. Um, Picked in front of maybe Clint Capella, Kyle Anderson. So not an amazing, not like the worst pick in the world, just not a great pick. That wasn't a really good draft, now was it? Because Noah Vonleh, yeah, none of the players he was picked like immediately in front of in the draft lottery were amazing. So, but yeah, the Stauskas, that's like a popular video that goes around. So that's funny. Julius Randle, Evan Turner for the Celtics, and Chandler Parsons. I love the story about him, which is he had the same agent as Dwight Howard. All right, this is thicker, but let's see. We have already seen that this box, that these people, Donruss, they lie to you. They'll give you a spacer. Okay. Alec Burke, Monta Eunice, Kevin Love for the Cavs, Reggie Jackson for the Pistons. That's a cool looking card. Oh, this is a number. No, geez, how many? This is a. At this point, I kind of just need to look up how many numbers come up. This isn't like a huge one, although Reggie Jackson is playing off of the bench for the Nuggets, so can't hate that. But this is assists. He's 6.0 assists, and this is of 60 for Reggie Jackson. That's pretty cool. We do have a rated rookie coming up. Huh. Doesn't turn into much, but this guy did play for, I want to say, Wisconsin, right? Didn't he? I'll look up the stats on this. We got a numbered card, Sam Decker of 999. They can't all be winners, but I actually think this is kind of a cool card because if I recall, I think Sam Decker went to, I'll leave him right there. I think he went to UW-Madison, if I recall. So let me see if I got that right. I'm not a great college person to know anyway. He went to Sheboygan Lutheran in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Was drafted by that in college. Yeah, he went to UW, so he's a Badger. All right, so that's pretty cool. I'll take that. That might actually be one to like go sell to the local card shop for like $2 or something, because Wisconsin. Kyle Lowry, amazing player for the Raptors, and Nick Young. And I think we just got to keep going, right? We just got to keep going. We can't stop at this point. And this is just a Randy Foy Denver Nuggets. I mean, that's however many numbers. When I'm done with this, I'm just going to have to like count the number of numbered cards in this box. Anyway, and most of them are good. Like that's the funny thing when I'm like Sam Decker, amazing college player, but meh player. But you do me a solid box if you could just give me Nikola Jokic. Robin Lopez, son of Mick Foley. That is a joke. Mick Foley went and saw a bunch of games and was pretending to be his long-lost dad. Marc Gasol, KG Base, Scoring Kings, Steph Curry. This bums me out. Not numbered. Oh wait, it's numbered. Jesus Christ. I don't know. This feels rigged. I swear I didn't like ask Donruss to send me a hot box, but this is a Bojan Bogdanovic of 90 assist card. I actually have like multiple numbered Bogdanoviches now. He's not great. Oh yeah, Ken. Oh, so Ken Knapsack in the chat. Spoiler alert for the upcoming Nerd this Thursday, who Ken is a guest for, and Ken of course does ASMR card breaks. So maybe in honor of Ken, I could start being like, and this is Wesley Matthews, the Dallas Mavericks, number 3, jersey number 23. I don't know. That's tough. Or I do actually have some scissors by me, Ken. I do actually have some scissors, Ken, so I could start cutting up cards. Start crying. I kind of joked with Jeff. I I joked with Jeff about how we could potentially start breaking open like some of the relic cards I've gotten that aren't really anything special. I think that would be fun to do. We might do that at some point, like really break things. All right, Dwayne Wade. And yeah, so some behind the scenes stuff. I'll just get through this pack really quick. Oh, okay, we got a nice one coming up. Insert. Dear God, Rashad Vaughn, I don't care about you. Rebounding Kings for Shaquille O'Neal. This guy like haunts me. This is a Rashad Vaughn rookie card. Franchise future. No, he ain't. But again, the reason this guy kind of haunts me is because I'm in Wisconsin, so his rookie card is all over the local card shop by people that sold his card probably for a penny. Yeah, Ken Knapsack was on the Nerd Show, which comes out this Thursday. And hopefully, at least I've been informed by Jeff, Brandon Bass, Marcus Morris, the Morris twins. Do the Morris twins Freaky Friday things? We'll never know. But yeah, so Jeff has told me he has bought some Star Wars cards for him and Ken to actually break for real, like in person, because they live close to each other. I hear. And Ken even did Mint on Card, which is Jeff's comedy show, which you can find at Blast from the Past on beautiful Magnolia Boulevard. They also lent Jeff some cards, technically cards. I'm going to count it Jeff right because, you know, they lent him some action figures, some Star Wars action figures for the show. Hey, this one might be going to Jeff at some point. Scoring Kings, Paul Pierce, but he's in a Clippers jersey. All right. What the? This feels cheat codey. Another numbered card. Kyrie Irving points, and it pains me. He's actually playing really well for the Mavericks right now, and you know won a title with the Cavaliers. So this card's probably going to hold some value. Just yeah. So yeah, Mint on Card, which is Jeff's comedy show from Blast from the Past. They lent him some Star Wars cards, yes, Star Wars action figures that Jeff actually showed off during the show. And they have cards in them. That's so technically they are cards. Miss you, Kenneth Reed, rebounding monster for the Denver Nuggets. Damian Lillard back in the Portland Trailblazers days, and Jared Jack. So there's that. So Ken did Mint on Card, the comedy show at Blast from the Past. Ken also, yeah, this is wild, and they're good ones. Like some of the bad cards, like Stauskas is meh, but you know these other numbers are really Kyrie Irving. When I get to the end and I actually like recap all the stuff I got, and if I get a Nikola Jokic, I might just lose it. Oh yeah, Jeff points out too that Ken is also a Jeff Has Cool Friends guest. That episode was really good. And the Sideshow episode, which is the precursor to Jeff Has Cool Friends, was also a good episode where Ken talks about having a life-size Wicket doll. Cephalosha. Dylan Wright, rated rookie. Nikola Vucevic for the Magic. He was a good player. Eric Gordon. I saw the Nikola and didn't get him, so Marcin Gortat and Nikola Mirotic. So close. There are a bunch of people, bunch of Nikolas now, by the way. So Nikola Jokic is in the NBA. Like there's a Nikola Topic in the NBA now. Not making that out. Was just drafted. And then there's like a Nikola. Okay, let's see. I think this is a spacer. They got us. But if this pack has a Nikola Jokic in it, I won't care. By the way, fun story. So Logan Trent, also one of Jeff's cool friends in the chat, Ursan Ilyasova, Timothy Mozgov, was really key this year. Helped him, interesting. So he's not on the team this year. He helped the Cavaliers to the finals in 2015. He's no longer on the team this year. LaMarcus Aldridge, extra edition. Jimmy Butler back on the Bulls. Sorry, Logan, that was the last time the Bulls were relevant. Terrence Jones, Otto Porter. But Logan and I are on a fantasy squad. Like fantasy, what's the word I'm looking for? We're in a fantasy league together for the WNBA, and I was doing a live draft with my buddy Landon, aka Rickster GT, aka Jimmy and Bimmy Out Fighting Crime, as a sponsor of Nerd. And like during it, we didn't record it, like I should have. Dirk Nowitzki, I think he's still playing, which is wild. He played for a long time in the NBA. I kept going like, oh, this player's really good. If they're still on the board next round, we're going to grab him. And every time I said that, without fail, Logan grabbed him. I did go with Ionescu as my number one pick because she has a lot of threes. This is a hot box. It's a numbered Blake Griffin Extra Edition. Blake Griffin right now. Blake Griffin right now. Right, the question is he going to go first ballot Hall of Fame? You know, a great player, injured, bounced around. I mean, I'm always weird on Hall of Fame players where my criteria is a lot lower. So I think if Tracy McGrady merits a first ballot Hall of Fame nod, then I think so does Blake Griffin. And I think too many people are like, oh, this player shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. And it's like, nah, they're one of the best ever play. And it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. So likely anybody that's made the NBA is good enough. Kevin Durant, Omer Ashik when he is playing for the Pelicans, and Avery Bradley. All right. 3 packs left. Still no Jokic. If this is not a spacer, then this box goes from already absurd and hot. Thank goodness. I was going to say I got a spacer in this, and I was like, if I actually get a relic, because that would be an auto, multiple numbers, 2 swatches. Yeah. Wolverine staring at Gene photo is me with. Oh, Logan, yeah, like Jimmy Butler is just one of those players that I have always thought was underrated, and I've always loved him. Like it was absolutely wild. I mean, the Bulls, I think he just hated the situation and wanted out, which is forgivable. Larry Nance Jr., his dad, former number 1 pick. This is a cool one. This feels thicker, but it's just an extra edition, but these still keep their value. Anthony Davis. Sorry, when we're talking about Wolverine looking at Gene photos, we already brought up Jimmy Butler for Logan. Gonna put Derrick Rose into frame. Sorry, Logan. Taj Gibson and Enos. This is one of those players where really good and underrated, and then does so much stupid shit off the court where I'm like, never mind, I'm out. 2 packs left, still no Jokic. I do have one more hobby box that I'll do at some point in the future in search of Nikola Jokic if I don't get him in this box. Okay, Blake Griffin, Zach Randolph, Channing Frye. Ooh, this even just like the bases I got, like it's hard to tell because the good news about older series is the runs aren't as big, right? So I think this has like 200 to 300 as the base, so a lot of the inserts are fun. Nene Hilario, but when he is gone to the Wizards. Dion Waiters and Paul Pierce on the Clippers. Okay. It all comes down to this. Okay. What do we got? Last card, last pack. Is this box going to get even hotter? Are we going to get a Nikola Jokic rookie? Harrison Barnes, can't be mad about that. He's a good player. Hassan Whiteside. Goran Dragic. We did get a rookie, but it's RJ Hunter for the Celtics. Insert for Tony Parker. Mike Dunleavy. Tony Parker base. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So, no Jokic. The hunt continues, but let's see if we can start spacing this out. And I will actually do a quick sort of the stuff because you know what I actually did this weekend? I actually got almost all of my stuff into TCDB. I got almost all of my cards organized. What I have discovered, what I have realized is just go for like almost looks like cards but long boxes. These are your buddy. I have some like fancy transparent ones, but like almost be like a card shop. Just get them in sleeves and top loaders as needed. Get them organized like that. Easiest to store, keeps it. These won't hold graded cards, but they will hold everything else, which is what you're looking for. So yeah, I was trying to get like clever with these. I got some of these tinier ones that I was going to use to like hold partial sets or whatever. But if you're going to keep duplicates, if you've got anything that's going to go in top loader or graded, doesn't work so well. So didn't end up going with that. So let's start looking at the numbered cards. We got our numbered Kevin Garnett. All right, I don't think I have anything numbered there. Ooh. I sliced myself with Dirk Nowitzki. That would have been hilarious. Get a paper. That has to be the most. Okay, that would be the most hilarious combination, right? If you, like, with a piece of cardboard, sliced yourself, ruined the card, right? So if you ruined the card and gave yourself a big paper cut, and okay, so I got my numbered Rashad Vaughn, numbered Clyde Drexler, numbered like puzzle piece LaMarcus Aldridge. I'm gonna have to look up what that is, but that is cool. Autographed numbered Nick Stauskas. Numbered rookie card Sam Decker. Numbered Reggie Jackson. I like that one just because he plays for the Nuggets, and I like getting any cards of Nuggets players. Those are fun. We got, let's see. Oh yeah, this one numbered Kyrie Irving. And I've got a lot of inserts too. This is a fun set for the various inserts, etc. I think that's all. I think I've got like one more numbered card that I'll grab in a second. I mentioned I'm pretty sure this box also had a numbered other player that maybe Jeff or someone else will show on a future show. And oh yeah, this was a numbered Kevin Durant, right? Yeah, numbered Elite Series Kevin Durant. So that's pretty absurd. That's pretty absurd. Oh yeah, and I forgot one more thing. That's not all. And a numbered DeMar DeRozan swatch. So that's a pretty absurd pull out of one hobby box. Not sure if it'd necessarily be commensurate value if I tried to sell, but still cool stuff. Still was a lot of fun. Still, of course, going to pine for the Jokic. And then now, as mentioned, if you feel like hanging out, if not, no worries. I'm through the box, but we're just going to go through. And as I mentioned, this is kind of my style. If you look at each of these bins, I just count to 20. And so basically 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 2, etc. And then you can just go through like that. And then I usually use, if it's got under 300, I use the bottom row for inserts. So you would just do the most recent to 20, go for that bin. Yeah, this is a fun box. As I mentioned, despite Jeff being in the chat, despite me kind of trying to bait it, I did not get, so let's see, it's Scoring King, so it's probably a little over. I did not get Jeff to say who Jeff Has Cool Friends friend is tomorrow, so we'll see that together. Wednesday should be Jeff I Must Break You right back here at Hey There Jeffro. For whatever reason, like, I'll throw this out. It's entirely possible that you found this channel just through autoplay. So I'll throw some shade at Jeff. Sorry, but Jeff will be like, "Oh, you already know that. You're listening to it, right?" And it's like sometimes there's autoplay. Like my podcast thing will just autoplay episodes. So for instance, if they load up like Tom and Jeff watch Batman for Batman Day, there have been times where I've been like doing yard work and just Tom and Jeff watch Batman, like a 3 or 4 parter starts playing, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to listen to it. And it is actually really useful if there is pause for station identification. So same thing here. At Hey There Jeffro is the channel you're at if YouTube's autoplay got you here. I get 2 Bojan. I got too many of this damn player. Oh wait, this is the numbered one. Oh, it is such a diss to you, Bojan. I did not. Sorry for the hot box thing earlier. I didn't even. What's the word I'm looking for here? I didn't even top load this numbered Bojan Bogdanovic. I'm sorry. He is playing. He is in the NBA, but that in addition, that was an absurd number of numbered card pulls. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to look at like the odds and stuff, but that was because I don't know if that's just like more the norm for back in the day, but still pretty cool. And I'm looking at okay, it does go into the 300s. Elite Series. See, these are franchise future. There, Elite will go here. Works for me. All right. Thanks, Okaseo. We got Tuesday, Jeff Has Cool Friends. Wednesday, I Must Break You. Thursday, Nerd with Ken Knapsack. Go check out ASMR Cards. I need to start doing that. That sounds like fun to listen to someone just cut cards, talk quietly, fun stuff. Tradition. Ty Lawson, you make me cry. You were so good. One of my claims to fame back in the day was saying Ty Lawson was better than Russell Westbrook. And at the time I said that, it was true. And then Russell Westbrook became Russell Westbrook, which is 100% deserved. He was that good. Ty Lawson got substance abuse issues and dropped out of the league. The world's not always fair. Logan's saying past fantasy squads. I remember some funny stuff. I actually had like a Dwayne Wade, Kevin Love fantasy squad at one point. I remember that. And I remember I got in trouble with the commissioner because it was a keeper league in the end of the year. I knew I was out, so I traded them away for the future. And people got mad because that was when Kevin Love was a really good fantasy pull. And so basically, whoever I gave Kevin Love to, or traded Kevin Love to, was going to win. So everybody was upset because it was kind of like basically that was the point, is like, it was a seller's market. Like, I knew I was out. Ty Lawson doing the Josh Hamilton, but make it baseball. I'm going to have to look that up. Despite, I know a decent amount of baseball, but not as much as I would like. By the way, it is turning into, this is going to be interesting. We'll have to see if I can have some ambient background noise, because it is starting to warm up in here, and I've got like a back room over a garage, which is where I do all my stuff, which is a really nice area. So I got like soundproofing, whatever. Man, summer has hit us. It is starting to get hotter. Spring, it is definitely starting to get hot back here. So I might have to do a fan if I'm going to stay here for more than, let's see, how long has it been? It's not even been that long. Only been going for like 45 minutes or whatever. Anyway, Mark Price, Passing Kings. Those are some cool ones. I broke a lot of cards. It's fun stuff, though, because it'll be most of the set, which is what I want. And then, I don't know, maybe for my birthday or something is when I'll bust the second hobby box to look for another Jokic. Because, bad news, right? The advice she'll give on going for like collecting, and Jeff would say this, he's not wrong, is don't try and break to find what you're looking for. If you know what you're looking for, just go buy. And so it's like, yeah, I probably could have picked up a Nikola Jokic from the set, high graded. I probably would want a Gem Mint 8, right, Jeff? No, Gem Mint 10. Probably would want a Gem Mint 10. But because he just won the MVP, that's only going to go up. So, if I'd wanted that and bought it back when I bought the hobby box, that would have worked well. But as such, it'll just be more expensive in the future. But that's okay. Part of the fun. A lot of cards. I was going to say, so it is kind of amusing to watch the Celtics in the playoffs right now, because Celtics are one of the greatest Celtics teams of all time. But, like, Celtics-wise, if that makes any sense. Because Celtics, that's a good team. So, like, this is a 64-win Celtics team. Looks really good. They are struggling against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's with the Cleveland Cavaliers missing some big names. But what I'll throw out to you, to anybody that's like, this shows they're not for real, whatever, the 2007-2008, was this numbered? No, this is just a franchise future rookie card. The 2007-2008 Celtics that destroyed the Lakers in the finals, it was glorious. They went 7 games against the Atlanta Hawks, who had a losing record in the first round, and 7 games against the 42-40 or 41-40 Cleveland Cavaliers, who only had LeBron James and nothing else, before they just went on to dominate the rest of the playoffs. So there is a lot of talk about, this team can't be for real because real teams do this, and the reality is the NBA is littered with good teams that, looked shaky for one round of the playoffs and then figured it out and went and played well. So wouldn't go too high into that. I am rooting for Jeff's team, although things have changed. Jeff, because I was like, the Nuggets are probably out of it when they went in a 2-0 hole. And I mean, everybody who's saying, you doubted the Nuggets and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, 2-0 hole is bad. It's hard and it's logical because the Nuggets have these 4 players. They have Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, who is like, that's just a really good combination of good players. And the reality of that squad has been, when those 4 players are healthy, the Nuggets compete. And when those 4 players are not healthy, like some subset of those 4 are not healthy, the Nuggets don't win the playoffs. And in fact, in the bubble year, the Denver Nuggets were up against the Los Angeles Lakers in the first game of the conference finals. And then Michael Porter Jr. tweaked his back, and then the Nuggets just wound up falling to the Lakers. It was a real bummer. So I thought Jamal Murray was injured. He looked like he was injured. It was like, okay, Jamal Murray's injured. The Nuggets are going to lose to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are looking really good. It's hard not to be in love with Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, and Karl Anthony Towns as a front court. That's a really good front court. And also, by the way, fun note about that is Anthony Edwards is like the shooting guard, but he's really the size of a small forward, power forward. So that's a good combination of group. And I was like, oh, the Nuggets are probably out, so I can just root for the Celtics free and clear. But now, Jeff, now the Nuggets have bounced back. It's 2-2. I was able to go to Basketball Reference. They have these stats. When a series starts 2-2 with the home team not winning any of the games, because that's the case, it is very funny. It only happened 6 times in NBA history where the home team has not won a game in the first 4 games of a best-of-7 series. So since that has happened, the record for the home team, the better seed, which is what the Nuggets would be winning, 4-2, and like 2 of those years is the bubble years. So the Nuggets, based on Bayesian probability, I got 2 Drew Holidays, 2 Steve Adams. The Nuggets, based on Bayesian probability, are supposed to. I got 2 DeMar DeRozan. Man, these are some interesting duplicates. But based on Bayesian probability, the Nuggets. That's your card. If I could learn like stage magic, that would be ideal, right? For trying to like sort these like that. But yeah, so the Nuggets, based on that, are the favorites to win now. And if that's the case, now what I want, Jeff, is kind of what's already starting to happen out east. Is I would like the Celtics to get injured and beat up so that the Nuggets stand a chance against them in the finals. Because when healthy, the Celtics are the better team. But the East this year is just getting destroyed. Like, you know, you look the Cavaliers right now are missing Jarrett Allen. They're missing Jarrett Allen and Donovan Mitchell was out tonight. And to Logan's point about the Wolverine looking at Gene photo, first round Jimmy Butler got injured in the play-in game, which they also sadly lost to the Philadelphia 76ers. So that happened. Philadelphia 76ers. Just Joel Embiid got injured. So it's just like the East is just falling apart. Celtics included, Jeff, because Kristaps Porzingis went down injured. And if you looked at Al Horford in the recent games, he looks beat up. So a week ago, I was like, Jeff, go with God. The Celtics deserve to win this title. The Celtics are the best team in the NBA right now. Historically, teams like this with the Celtics win unless it's the 70s against the Knicks with not Mark Jackson, that'd be funny, with Phil Jackson. And now I'm like, the Celtics want to get beat up and injured, and the Nuggets can win a second title. I wouldn't hate that either. So I'm a mean person. Is that true? So Logan just said Joel Embiid had Bell's palsy. Is that like, does he have like, that's wild because I mean, I do know for a fact because I've watched Joel Embiid intently for a variety of reasons. I was higher on him in the draft than other people when he fell to third because of injury concerns. Turns out teams were right about being worried about injury. I've met Sam Hinkie in person and talked to him about P. And I was very conflicted. If you go to the Box Score Geek show, which Brian Foster and myself try and do bi-weekly unless other things pop up. But I was kind of saying I was conflicted because on the one hand, I did not think Joel Embiid deserved MVP last season. Hopefully no one gets mad at me for this comment. In part because I thought that the better player on that team was James Harden. But on the flip side, I have really hated kind of what Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant did to the NBA, which is kind of give this belief that a shooting guard is the answer. And by the way, Michael Jordan, absolutely. Kobe Bryant, if he's the second or third best player on your team, I said it. But like, players like other just, shoot first guys like, think Steph Marbury, Allen Iverson. It's like, no, those aren't the guys that win you a title. So And I've kind of hated this, like the myth that the Warriors brought about, which is like the small ball and death of the big man. So on the one hand, I was conflicted, going Joel Embiid doesn't deserve MVP in front of Nikola Jokic, but on the flip side, I was like, you know what? I don't actually hate the NBA going back to an era of saying, hey, what if we give this big guy, think of Shaq, what if we give this big guy the ball and they go right at the hoop? And like Victor Wembanyama, that's what he's doing. Like Victor Wembanyama, he also has an outside shot, that's just a cheat code. But Victor Wembanyama at the second half of the season, just like you give the ball to Victor Wembanyama right by the hoop, and he just goes nuts. So yeah, like I was conflicted in not wanting Joel Embiid to take an award from Nikola Jokic because he would have been the first player since Larry Bird to get three MVPs in a row. That would have been wild. Did not happen, is what it is. Elite Series. Let's see. These are numbers. So this is Elite Series number 40 for Tim Duncan, number 4 for Dr. J. Franchise Futures, sure you are. Extra Edition, Franchise Futures, Extra Edition, Elite Series, Extra Edition. But sure, actually getting back to respecting centers that shoot a lot, I kind of like it. So I wasn't mad. And then Logan saying, yeah, that he's got Bell's palsy. This is just nuts. So yeah, Joel Embiid, good on him for getting the max contract. Good on him for getting that MVP. Him and James Harden, which is funny because they're on the same team, are just two players that I do not think can have a regular season and postseason to win a title for you. James Harden is just this player that notoriously is bad in the playoffs, and I don't get it. Rumor a friend of mine had as like a joke was strip clubs. Notoriously he likes strip clubs. So like if he just parties too much during the playoffs, maybe he doesn't practice enough. Maybe that happens. So passing, rebounding, scoring. Yep. All right. Look at this. Okay. Here we go. So we're almost there, and then that'll be the night, everybody. Thanks for sticking around if you stuck around. The average view duration was about 12 minutes, Jeff, which I'll take. So, yeah, the metric, by the way, Jeff, for this channel to look at is average amount of time that people watch. So that goes up and down. View count is always interesting because that oscillates up and down. But the good news I'll say, Jeff, is people have been sticky. They have been sticking around to watch you break cards, me break cards. So we are still well on track for where we want to get. I am not going to make you watch me manually data entry these into TCDB because there are just too many of them. I do like that. I do like when they have the team card match. And Logan in the chat is saying that James Harden is renowned for liking strip clubs, which good for strip clubs, bad for his teams wanting to make NBA Finals. All right, and one last time for the hotness, because this was an absurd box. Just didn't have a Nikola Jokic. But, like this alone, that's pretty good. KG numbered, Clyde Drexler numbered, Rashad Vaughn numbered, Clyde Drexler numbered, LaMarcus Aldridge numbered, cookie cutter or something, Nick Scalzisk auto, Sam Decker numbered, Reggie Jackson numbered, Kyrie Irving numbered, Kevin Durant numbered, DeMar DeRozan relic numbered, Bojan Bogdanovic numbered. Holy cow. Okay. Jeff says he'd manually kick me off if I started doing TCDB. Well, I'd like to see you try, Jeff. All right. Well, thanks everybody for sticking around and watching. Patreon.com/Jeff May at Hey There Jeffro is the channel. Right after this, if you want to distract me from manually entering stuff on Twitter, because that's what I will be doing probably for the next 10-15 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Jeff is right. It was a great break. Thanks for listening to Ramble. Thanks for all of Jeff's cool friends in the chat. By the way, I'll throw that out. On this channel, we've uploaded them. So Ken Knapsack, Logan Trent, great stuff. Logan Trent's episode has Cracker Barrel discussion, and Ken's just has diner discussion. That is some of my favorite stuff on Jeff. I've been Nerd Numbers, I've been Dre Alvarez, found most places as Nerd Numbers. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see if we'll go to I Must Break. We'll see if the music actually plays, and if not, then I'll just kind of ramble to myself. Thanks everybody. All right. Oh, Jokic. We'll get him. We'll find that Jokic. I've also learned that this, if I hit end stream, it ends a little early, so I actually have to wait. So like if I stop here, I need to wait 5 seconds. So I'm going to say stop,